Hello everyone. Today we're gonna be playing part 2 of Umineko, Nonaku Koroni, Round of the Witch and Reasoning. Um, we were just watching how these two cousins were getting together and had a bit of a presentation from everyone, so let's try to continue with that. Uh-huh. George Haneke scratched his head and laughed, as though trying to hide his embarrassment. Of course, he was just being humble. Aniki entered the university and became an apprentice at Uncle Hideyoshi's company at the same time, studying both academics and how to become a business emperor in parallel. Then, right after graduating, he got into Uncle Hideyoshi's company as his father aide, piling up a lot of real life experience as he devoted himself zealously to his work. He even has grand dreams of one day standing on his own and becoming lord of his own domain. Aniki is a real paragon of a man, sparing no effort as he strives towards his goal. It's no exaggeration to say that I really respect him. And then there's me. I'm nothing at all like Aniki. I'm living my happy-go-lucky idle high school life to the max. I've got no dreams for the future. I just like to sit back, stay cool, and let the money flow in, but of course that could never happen. When Aniki was my age, he had already formed an impressive objective and had started devoting himself towards studying for that goal, so I guess I can't compare at all. My dad just says, sure, you can study at my company if you like cleaning toilets. Damn it, I'm not gonna be in debt of that old bastard. I'll find my way myself. That's a very respectable opinion. I guess that intensity is my one qualification towards adulthood. Should I go on one of those self-searching journeys that are all the rage these days? Well, it's not like I could mooch off my parents for that kind of money. Right then, Uncle Hideyoshi shouted out loudly. Uncle's a really nice person on the whole, but he does have a problem controlling the volume of his voice. When I looked over, I saw that he was greeting Auntie Rosa, who had come late. Rosa and Maria-chan. Maria is the small one. Long time no see. Maria. Shouldn't that be it's good to see you again? She looks really nice to be an aunt. She looks pretty young. Greet your uncle properly. It's good to see you again. There you go. Well said. How about some candy as a reward? Where did I put them? Rosa-san, it's good to see you again. That's my stepmom, Ushiromiya Kirie. It's good to see you too, Maria-chan. It's been too long, Kirie-san, Hideyoshi-san. And, oh, my, Butler-kun? Look how big you've gotten. Ah, come on. Oh, haha. It's embarrassing hearing that from every person I meet. Hey, Rosa. You're late. If the plane was on time, you'd barely have made it. I'm sorry. We had some trouble making our train connection. So we're waiting on weather yet again? Oh, don't complain. I much prefer the 30-minute plane trip to spending 6 hours bouncing on about on a boat. Even if we're kept waiting here for an hour, it's still much fast overall. Maria-chan's gotten huge too. So how tall are you now? Ooh. So how tall am I now? Maria parroted Uncle Hideyoshi's question, looking up at her mother. I guess she doesn't remember her own height. She's probably right in the middle of a growth spurt, so her height must change every month. In just a few more years, she'll probably start looking very feminine. How tall were you the last time you got measured? She just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Don't you? I think she's grown a lot since last year. Let's see, she turned 9 years old this year, didn't she? 9 years old. Ooh. That's right, you're 9 years old now. Glad to see you're doing well too, Maria-chan. Oh, you... I guess you've gotten a bit too heavy to play airplane with. Aniki, what a rude thing to say to a lady. Here, I'll do it. Up you go. When I went to lift her up in Aniki's place, Maria stiffened defensively, staring suspiciously at my face. Ah, that's right. The last time I met Maria, it was 6 years ago and she was only 3 years old. Of course she doesn't remember my face. Maria-chan, don't you remember? It's Butler-kun. You used to play together, remember? I doubt you'll have any luck. The last time she met Butler, she was only 3. You don't keep memories at that age. She must know everyone's face apart from mine because she meets them every year. But I haven't had contact with the Ushiromiya family for about 6 years now. So it's no surprise that this 9-year-old girl doesn't have any memories of me. Even I can only just barely remember her being a 3-year-old crybaby. Maria, this is Butler Oni-chan, Uncle Rudolph-san. Understand? Uncle's son is... Uncle's... the son... It's confusing for me as well. That was probably the sound of her brain breaking, unable to understand the complicated explanation. I guess it was a bit confusing for her. Maria-chan, this is Butler-kun. He's your cousin like me. I don't think I wrote those down. Give me a second. Let's pause this for a minute. Maria-chan, this is Butler-kun. Here's your cousin, like me. Like George Oni-chan. Butler, cousin. That's right, you got it. This part of Aniki is what makes me really look up to him. For someone who isn't married, he's just great at dealing with kids. I'm sure he'll be an indulgent father in the future. Butler Oni-chan. So they're cousins. Maria looked straight at me with a questioning expression, as though asking whether it was alright to ask me to call me that. Yep, that's me, Butler. Nice to meet you, Maria. Ooh, Butler. Maria, you mustn't address him without honorifics. Call him Butler or Nichan. It's cool, Auntie Rosa. So, okay, Rosa is his aunt. I don't sweat the small stuff. Right, Maria? We're buddies on a first name basis, so us two, aren't we? Butler, Butler, Butler. That's right, Maria. We horsed around for a while to make up for the 6-year gap in our friendship. She probably still thinks of me as nothing more than a big new friend, but things will probably work out as we get to know each other again. But I'm surprised. She's just the way I remembered her being 6 years ago. Seems that people just don't change that much after all. I'm a bit happy that she is still the pure innocent girl I remember. Her name is written. That one's not so difficult to read. Say it for yourself, buddy. Of course it says Maria. The third character looks like a cross, which is pretty cool. Her feelings don't usually show up on her face, so it can be difficult to know just what she is thinking, but that's just how she looks on the outside. On the inside, she's just a sweet, normal girl. Then there's Maria's mother, Auntie Rosa. She's my dad's younger sister. Rosa is written Rosa, I guess. There's a name that's totally not Japanese. Sorry to say it, but her name's almost as ridiculous as Dad's. I've got to respect her for not ending up as screwed up as he is. When I think about it, all the names in the family sound foreign. When I think about it, all the names in the family seem foreign. Just why is grandfather so obsessed with this? Because of him, even us grandchildren have to put up with this weird naming sense. It's even more annoying since grandfather's own name is perfectly normal. Anyway, there's one thing about Auntie Rosa that's a relief compared to the other family members. The old bastard and Auntie Eva have this annoying urge to tease and mock people all the time. But even though she shares their blood, Auntie Rosa isn't like that at all. She has the most common sense among all the siblings. Like Uncle Hideyoshi, she's a kind of aunt who'll always be on the kid's side. However, possibly because she's more strict as a parent, she's not liberal with handing out spending money like Uncle Hideyoshi is. Alright, now we have the entire group of family members who are going to board the plane. As though it had waited for us all together, an announcement rang out through the lobby. Our apologies for the wait. Boarding will now commence for flight 201 to Niijima. We ask that the passengers please form 2 lines in front of the counter, behind the white line. Rosa, you still haven't gone through boarding procedures, right? Hurry up. Oh no. Maria, come on. We had to go through a metal detector before going out on the runway. Our small plane wasn't as massive as an international flight, but it was still a plane. A staff member holding a metal detector checked us all. Once all of us cleared the check, we followed the staff member out onto the runway. Come to think of it, everyone here is the Ushiromiya family. It's like this is a reserved charter flight or something. Our group stopped in front of the entrance to the airplane. Then our guide Our guide turned out and spoke, looking down at the passenger list as she did. Boarding will now commence. As I call out the names on the passenger list, please take your seats in order, starting from the front row on the right side and going right to the left, then onto the next row. I'll now begin reading the passenger list. Ushiromiya Hideyoshi. By the way, don't you have candies, Eva? I've been looking all over them, but I can't find them. Ushiromiya Eva. They're in my handbag. I'll get them once we're inside the plane. I've heard that candies are a good way to protect your ears from hurting due to variations in the atmospheric pressure when landing or taking off. That's probably what they're talking about. I hope I get a window seat. Ah, don't worry. There aren't any other kind of seats. According to George Haneke, there are apparently only 2 lines of seats. Yep, it's a small plane, alright. It isn't going to shake, is it? Ushiromiya George. Right here. Don't worry, Butler Kun. It won't shake too much. Ushiromiya Butler-sama. Aniki, how much is not too much? You can just swim if you fall from a boat, but if a plane crashes, you're screwed, right? We'll all get our own parachutes in our seats, don't we? Wait, don't we? Ushiromiya Rudolph-sama. Come on, Butler. Quit being a wuss and get in. Oh, Dad. Don't push me. We don't get parachutes. Ushiromiya Kirie-sama. Alright, stop fooling around. Let's move along. Susumu. Oh, Kirie. Don't push me. This blockhead isn't moving forward. Ushiromiya Maria-sama. Forward. Ushiromiya Rosa-sama. Maria, keep quiet. This is your pilot, Kawabata. We'd like to thank you for taking New Tokyo Aviation Flight 201 today. We estimate that the flight to Nijima Airport will take about 20 minutes. We are receiving reports of atmospheric turbulence. There might be some shaking of the aircraft, so we ask that you do not unfasten your seatbelts after takeoff. Aniki, did that guy just say we needed to wear seatbelts? In a jumbo jet, they let you undo them after takeoff. So it's gonna shake so much we can take them off? Damn it, you tricked me. It is going to shake after all. Where are the parachutes? I knew I shouldn't have taken the boat. I should have taken the boat. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I'll probably leave it around here for now. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna record the 3rd part pretty soon, hopefully. And just in a second, we just gotta load the screen and we gotta see what happens next, right? Let's just finish this scene and I'll probably stop it around there. Hopefully everyone is doing okay. I'm a little bit sick of the throat, so hopefully that's not an issue for our current recordings. But let's see. Let's see how this goes. So far so good. Umineko no Naku Kuro ni Rondo of the Witch and Reasoning. Seems like a pretty cool anime if you ask me. Although it's a visual novel, so okay, let's see. Should have taken the boat. Yeah, I'll probably leave it here. Thanks everyone. We'll see you next one.